Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, I am Jennifer, a full-time reseller. I flip undervalued goods on eBay for profit. So this is my weekly what sold video. These are the items that after being in my store have sold on eBay for profit. All right, so now we get the idea. What I do, let's dig into the items that sold. This was a crazy weekend for so many different reasons. We had 17 items going out this weekend. But the best part is the sheer randomness of this weekend. I think there are some serious bolos in here that I want you to learn about. And what's great is a lot of these items, I've been going through my store over the last week, getting ready for a garage sale. And by doing that, I think that has helped increase my sales because I'm in my store removing stuff, selling similar. I'm finding boxes of items that are not even listed. That's annoying. But when you do that and you're reactivating your store, it just puts you up in the algorithm. I hate to say it, but it does. And the more active you are on eBay, the more sales you're going to get. So 17 items this weekend for a gross profit of $1,200. Wow. Heck of a weekend. So let's dig right in, and I'm going to show you everything that sold. So for starters, this bag here, it's a Patricia Nash. I was able to pre-buy at an estate of a family member. So unfortunately, we lost my sister's mother-in-law in June. And we've been going through her house, going through her estate. She had an estate sale last week. I got a bunch of stuff from that. But even before the sale, I went ahead and met with them and did kind of a little pre-buy. And this was one of those items. She loved her purses. So I bought these purses between $10 and $15 a piece, I want to say. It was kind of a bulk buy. I just had everything in a pile, set a number, and went with it. So I'm going to say about $10 was in this bag. And she sold for 42 bucks. But good condition. She loved her purses. Okay, then we have another, I guess we'll kind of keep it in order here. Okay, a Black & Decker. This is not from that estate. This was a thrift store buy. Black & Decker toaster oven. Super, super clean. It has a brand new rack and tray. I don't even think this thing was used. I was actually about to pull this for that garage sale. I literally touched it and was going to pull it. And it sold. So the power of touching your inventory. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. When you're going through your inventory and you touch different things, they sell. It's the weirdest thing. So that toaster oven, I'm in it. I want to say $5 and it sold for 55 bucks. I had it up for almost 100 because of its condition, but I'd rather get 55 now than take it to the garage sale and maybe get 10 bucks for it. So I'm happy to get rid of that. All right, we got a little bread and butter. Comes to golf head covers. I picked these up for $1 a piece. I put them together because they're identical. And these sold for 20 bucks. We've got shoes. These ones here are kind of, these are old. I've had these forever. I still have, no, that's the size. Okay, I thought that was the price on the bottom. I did not pay $9. I paid $2. This would have been at a church sale. They were just super funky. They're not Dansko's, but they're Allegria. It's very similar to Dansko's, where they're super cushiony. Teachers love them. Nurses love them. These guys sold for 25 bucks. So not a big flip, but for a $2 buy, I'll take it. All right, random one, number one. Tortoise slow motion switch machine. Ask me what it is. I have no idea. But Google knows what it is. So I put it into eBay and into Google, figure out what this guy was, and listed it. These are new in their package. They have their manuals. It's some kind of train thing. Funny it's called a tortoise, but it goes to, they had a bunch of train parts, so it had to do with some kind of train system. I paid either 50 cents or $1 each on these, and the 3 of them sold for 46 bucks. So if you ever see train parts, definitely look them up. All right, this one is a shocker. This old Motorola walkie-talkie phone. I don't think it's a walkie-talkie. I think it's a phone. But I think this was a demo because I don't know if you can see it on here. The screen has its words on it. It has like the pretend time, the pretend battery, all of that. I cannot get it to turn on, and I do not have a charger. I paid $15 at Goodwill in Phoenix when I went up there a couple weeks ago to visit family, and this was a gorgeous Goodwill. The prices were amazing. I paid 15 bucks for this. I listed it 4 parts because I can't get it to power on. Maybe that's just how it looks until it powers on. I don't know. If it worked, it was worth over 200 bucks. So these, I mean, definitely put this on your bolo. If you find any old phones like this, definite bolo. But this guy, as is, 4 parts, I took an offer of 75 bucks. I think I had it listed at 200 or at 100. I took the offer of 75. All right, we've got a little iPod. I pick iPods up all the time. And this guy, I paid $5. He still has this box. It powers up. I tested it. It has the cord. Sold for 30 bucks. Make sure you test these because the batteries go bad. The screens go bad. You have to test it. All right, we got an Osprey. I don't know how you say it. Osprey Helix backpack. Paid $8 at my local thrift. And this guy sold for 30 bucks. So I think I took an offer on that one as well. Okay, then let's get down here. Okay, we've got a couple golf clubs. We've got a Ping I3 W. Is that pitching? No, that's just a wedge. Then we've got a pitching wedge, a Callaway. So 2 clubs here, $5 each is my cost of good. The Ping sold for 25. And Callaway was a ladies Callaway, and she sold for $42. The ladies ones have a little pink triangle, and it also says W Flex for women's. This one's a graphite shaft. This one's a steel shaft. Graphite is always going to sell for more, but both of these brands are always, always worth looking at. Ping and Callaway, Titleist. I know I'm missing some more in there. Nike. Those are the brands of golf clubs you want to grab. So, again, with wanting to clear some out, I've got a whole bin of golf clubs that I need to go through and see what's going to the garage sale and what's not. Because I sold a club last week. It sold for 20 bucks, free shipping. I think I made $4 on that golf club. Luckily, it only went to California, because if that was going to Jersey or something over there, I would have lost money. But I got to go through my inventory and get rid of those clubs that I have very, very little profit margin on and don't need them. Either donate or start at my sale. Okay, we've got Voco Pro. This is a digital wireless security system. Again, Google. It's amazing. I found this at my local thrift. It is brand new. I'm not going to open it here, but there'll be a picture up on the screen. I just typed in what this is. A conference V2. It's not even security. I lied. Digital wireless system. So it's like a conference system. Again, I have no idea. I don't have to know what it is. I'm just selling it. So it is new. Everything was sealed inside. I paid $20 at my local thrift, but I've had this for probably a year and a half. So no, I wouldn't. Well, I guess I would for the sake that it's easy to store because it's perfectly square. It can just go up on a shelf. And for $120 gross profit, I probably would buy it again. So it sold for 140 bucks. It just took a while. And it was also one that was going to go to the garage sale. That's the funny thing. Okay, we've got a Philips Norelco. Shavers, razors, definite bolos. I found this one at a garage sale. She had a tote, or like a little tray, I guess it was. 4 shavers for $1. I'm in this a quarter. A quarter. I've already sold at least one of them. It sold for like 25 bucks last week. This one here is a little nicer. It actually has some blades with it. Just a men's shaver, good condition. And this one sold for 60 bucks. This was the best one of the bundle. He's got its case. Flips it in. It's got its case. It's got the charger. A quarter into $60. Always look at those men's shavers. All right. And shavers goes to this Andy's Pet Shaver. These are absolute cash cows to me right now. I was able to buy 10 of these. 10 of them at $10 a piece. I'm in at $100, but they're each selling for $80. I've already sold, I think, 4, so I still have 6 of them left, and they're selling all day long for $80. I am loving these little guys. I'll be sad when they're done, because this is going to end up being, I mean, what's the math? $700 worth of profit. Easily $700 worth of profit. So, happy with that. All right, a super, super fast flip, and it's because I knew it was going to be super fast that I bought it. This guy, I paid $20 at my local thrift. It's a Roku. Roku, I didn't know, made a whole speaker setup. I know them as like those little square boxes that you plug in the back of your TV. It's a streaming device. But this one is actually a speaker with the streaming device in it. So it's got the power. This thrift store also tests their items really well. I definitely pride myself when I buy items from them, whether they're electronics, because I know they're going to work. And if they test something and there's part that they can't test, like printers, they actually download the drivers and print out and put a paper on there that says this was printed from this printer. So I love buying electronics from them. So this was fully tested, and I know with confidence it worked. Brought it home, tested it again, just because you never know. And of course it worked. But when I'm buying electronics, this was actually a question someone asked at my, on one of my other videos, and it was a really good question. He had asked what happens when you buy electronics and they don't work? Valid question, because when I'm buying something, electronics, one, I'm paying attention where I'm buying it from. If I'm buying it from somebody like my local thrift that I know is testing stuff, I'm buying with confidence. I'm going to spend $20 on the speaker because I know they tested it. If that were at Goodwill, I don't think I would have risked it. The only reason I would have is if this remote was worth money and the power cord was worth money to make up for what I'm paying for that item. Then I'd pay up for it. So you want to make sure that your losses can be minimized by either the accessories or selling the item for parts in itself. Otherwise, I mean, you're just writing off what you're paying. So make sure that you're buying it right in the first place so you're not wasting money if the item doesn't work. I would not pay $20 for electronics somewhere that wasn't tested, and if it didn't work, it didn't have any remote, that's too much to risk. I'm just going to end up throwing away $20 if it doesn't work. So like at garage sales, I'd pay $2 or $3 for a VCR combo player because I don't know if it works. And very good chance I get home and part of it doesn't work. And I feel a lot better throwing away or recycling something that was a couple bucks rather than 20. So, okay, I paid up on that Roku. I think I said 20 bucks on it, but it sold overnight for $60. So, no, it's not a huge flip. I'm going to make like 30 bucks after fees, but to make $30 in a matter of 2 hours, how fast that sold, I'll do that all day long, especially because how very little risk that was. All right, sorry to go off on a tangent. We've got a camera. I love my little point and shoot cameras. This is a film, 35 millimeter. Paid $5, sold for 40 bucks. I love film cameras. Those sell all day long for me. All right, then we've got 2 more shoes. We've got these Tevas. These were actually in pretty good condition. What'd I pay for these? $1. $1 for these. Must have been a garage sale or a church sale. And they sold for 27 bucks. So Tevas are good. And then last but not least, a boot from my boot dealer. Brand new Laredos. Smell that leather. Super amazing, brand new. I don't remember if this was the first round of $30 boots. I think it was. I think these ones were only 30 bucks. And they sold for $100 plus shipping. If you know my channel for any time, I've been working with this guy buying shoes and boots from him, and prices went up for one of the trips. So I have to just take averages of what I paid for everything and just know if I paid $600 for all of it, I've made my money back, and then the rest is profit. I can't calculate the $30 ones from the $60 ones from the $80 ones. In the end, it's all just going into one account. So, okay. A highlight from this weekend. The free bin. I cannot believe in front of this, I guess it was a moving sale. Someone was moving. They were just selling everything in the house to move across country and start over. And I bought actually personal items. I bought a plant for $5. I'm probably going to kill it in a week. And then I bought this cute little picture for $5. But then on my way out, I saw these bats sitting in the front curb. I'm like, how much for the bats? I'm like, oh no, that's the free pile right there. And so they had all of their spices, their soups, all their pantry items were free. So I grabbed a bunch of like soup mixes, ranch dressing packets, like amazing, not expired, sealed stuff. But these bats, you guys, these are anywhere from $30 to $50 each. They're in amazing condition. Amazing. This one is amp worth something. All right, I gotta look it up again. But we've got Voodoo Demarini. All right, you can laugh at me. And then we've got another one of those Voodoo. I think these are softball bats, but super clean, amazing condition. Like the grips aren't even running $30 to $50 a piece, and they were in the free pile. So always check that free pile whenever you see them at garage sales or yard sales. All right, folks. Well, hopefully you like this video. It was kind of long, but I hope that there were some items in there that you can now know to watch for at your sales to flip on eBay for yourself. And if you like this content, you like this channel, make sure to like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future videos, and I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful week.